Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Everybody, I welcome you all for today's lecture. We are doing lesson number 8, Reach for the Top, part 1, and part 1 is about Santosh Yadav. So far children, you are able to understand what we have done, and we have come to know about Santosh Yadav, that she is the first woman to climb Mount Everest 2 times. We have seen her struggle throughout since she was born, the rituals that she was put in and the custom that she was put in. She never believed in confining herself to the given customs and rituals, but she worked for fulfilling her desires. So let us read on. After completing her education and mountaineering, joining Mountaineering Institute and climbing Mount Everest for the first time, when did she complete her second, when did she scaled Mount Everest for the second time? Let us then see. Here we have seen that which incident shows that she was a good human being. So here we see that she had tried saving 2 of her fellow climbers, of which one she was not able to, but she saved Mohan Singh, who fell in shortage of oxygen. So at such a height, when there was no chance to get another oxygen, but still she shared her own oxygen with Mohan Singh, and thus she was successful in saving Mohan Singh's life. Here we were. Within 12 months, Santosh found herself a member of an Indo-Nepalese women's expedition that invited her to join them. So once she had climbed Mount Everest, उसने 1992 में, when she was only around 20 years old. 20 years old. It is, very young age. So when she was around 20 years old, she had climbed Mount Everest for the first time, and once she climbed it within 12 months, that means around in 1993, Indo-Nepal Women's Expedition Group invited her to join them. So Indo-Nepal, Indian and Nepal, right? So India and Nepal Women's Expedition Group invited her to join them. So now there was an invitation to join this group, right, in which Indian and Nepalese people are improving their skills to climb Mount Everest or any other mountain. She then scaled the Everest a second time, thus setting a record as the only woman to have scaled the Everest twice and securing for herself and India a unique place in the annals of mountaineering. Annals means historic records. Annals means historic records. So, बेटा आप यहाँ देख सकते हैं कि once she had already climbed Mount Everest in 1992, and after 1 year, 12 months means 1 year. So within a year, she was invited by Indo-Nepalese Women's Expedition Group, and she joined them, and for the second time she scaled Mount Everest. और ये second time जब इन्होंने Mount Everest को climb किया, thus setting a record as the only woman to have scaled the Everest twice. Thus she made a record that she was the only woman to climb Mount Everest 2 times. So far, many women have climbed Mount Everest, but only once. But here we see that she was the only one to climb Mount Everest for the second time, and securing for herself and India a unique place in the annals of mountaineering. So, when she climbed Mount Everest for the second time, world record her achievement. This was a historic record in the world, and the world record was made by an Indian woman to climb Mount Everest for the second time. The Indian government bestowed means honored. Bestowed means honored. So the Indian government Padma Shri. So Indian government recognized her achievement and then it honored her with Padma Shri award. Now you know that Padma Shri is a national award and it has been given to those people, those who bring our nation's honor to the world level. Describing her feelings when she was literally on the top of the world. Now here she is talking about her feelings, how she felt when she really reached on the top of the Mount Everest. What was her feelings? It happens with us ना, when we make some goal और जब हम उस goal को achieve कर लेते हैं, how we feel? We are feeling overwhelmed. हम बहुत ज़्यादा खुश हो जाते हैं. We are not able to express our happiness. We have no words. Here, describing her feelings when she was literally on top of the world. So when she reached top of the world, you know how she describes her feeling. Let us, Santosh has said, it took some time for the enormity of the moment to sink in. Here you can see the word meanings. The enormity of the moment means the very great moment. Sink in means to understand. So it took her some time to realize that yes, she did it. She did it herself. She was not able to, believe that she has finally reached it again for the second time on the top of the Mount Everest. Then I unfold the Indian tricolor and held it aloft on the roof of the world. Held it aloft means held it high. So when she reached top of the Mount Everest, the first thing that she did was she unfurled. That means she opened the tricolor, that is our flag, and then she put the flag so that it can fall into air, it can fly on the top of the world. Why it is said top of the world? Because Mount Everest is the highest mountain, and when you are standing, that means you are at the highest point of the world, and there she unfolded the flag of India. It is a really great matter of proud for any Indian citizen. So you can imagine how happy she must be. The Indian flag was flying on top of the world. It was truly a spiritual moment. Spiritual here means spiritual moment. That means her spirit was overwhelmed, was very happy. I felt proud as an Indian. So, as we all feel, she felt very proud to be an Indian because our flag was there on the top of the world. Also, a fervent environmentalist. Fervent means having a strong and sincere feelings. So, she is very sincere about preserving the environment. So, what did she do? Santosh collected and brought down 500 kilograms of garbage from the Himalayas. See, this is a very big problem in our country. People go and visit good places, but what do? They spread garbage. They throw water cans, they throw foods packets here and there, and thus they are polluting our own environment. So she is a great environmentalist. She believes in preserving environment. So while coming down, before she comes down, what did she do? She collected the garbage nearby, and as and when she was coming down, she collected the rest, and around 500 kgs of garbage she brought down. अब आपको ये डाउट होगा, मैडम 500 kgs हम तो 15 किलो नहीं ला पाते, 50 किलो नहीं उठा सकते, ये कैसे लेके आई होगी? You should know that she is at a height. So when you are bringing something from a height, it requires less force and efforts. It has to be given only one direction, है ना? So if she must have collected the garbage in a roller form, she has to just give it a direction to roll down. Okay, children? Or maybe if in a net, तो net में सब भरा होगा, and then she can drag it the way she is going. And this is how she was able to bring 500 kilograms of garbage from the Himalayas. So while coming down, she did a very moral job by bringing around the unwanted dust particles which were lying there, and thus adding a plus point into the environment as well. So children, here we finish our lesson. I hope you must have understood the lesson, and we'll be doing question and answers in the next video. Maybe I'll upload it in your WhatsApp group as well. Okay children, and I'll also make a video regarding the question answers of the lesson. Fine children. Let us look at the question and answers children. Answer these questions in 1 or 2 sentences each. 1 or 2 sentences each. The paragraph numbers within brackets provide clue to the answer. So here paragraph numbers are also given, right? In which paragraph you can get the answers. Yes. So our first question is, why was the holy man who gave Santosh's mother his blessings surprised? Now we all know, if you have watched the videos before, you would be able to answer this, that why was the holy man who gave Santosh's mother his blessings surprised? Now holy man has given a blessing that she would be granted a boy child, right? He gave this blessing that you would soon have a baby boy, but the grandmother said that they want a girl child. So thus holy man was surprised at why this family want a girl child. Okay, on the demand of a girl child, the holy man was surprised. Give an example to show that even as a young girl, Santosh was not ready to accept anything unreasonable. So here we have to answer that when Santosh was a girl child, she was not taking all the customs very easily. She was always having a question or a throwback to what was given, what was told her to do. Let us see, find the answer in second paragraph. चलिए second paragraph में ढूंढते हैं. Here the girl was given the name Santosh, which means contentment. मैंने आपको बताया था contentment का मतलब होता है satisfaction. But Santosh was not always. So your answer starts from here. Santosh was not always content with her place in a traditional way of life. She began living life on her own terms from the start. So from the beginning she was living her life in her own way. Where other girls wore traditional Indian dresses, Santosh preferred shorts. Looking back, she says now, from the very beginning I was quite determined that if I choose a correct and a rational path, the others around me had to change, not me. So what are the things that she, that highlights here, that she did not take all the things that was, laid on her according to the customs. She wore shorts when the other girls were wearing salwar kameez, a traditional dress. And also she had a mindset that she is determined that if she chooses a correct path, nobody can change her. Everybody would change themselves. So we see its answer here in second paragraph. And then the third question is, why was Santosh sent to the local school? Now we know that Santosh's parents were rich and wealthy landlords. They could afford sending her to any public school or even to the capital city, but still they did not send her, because according to the custom, according to village custom and rituals, the girls are they should know only reading and writing, and higher education is not for them, but it is for only the boys, those who have to earn for the family. They have to go out, right? They never take girls as an earning member of the society. So Santosh was thus not sent to the school. She was only sent to the local school, a village school. Also, when she became 16, she was forced to get married, but she did not. She denied. When did she leave home for Delhi, and why? When she was only 16 years old, she was pressurized to marry, because that was the age when every girl in the village gets married. But then she left home because she did not want to get married. She wanted to pursue higher education, and thus she went to Delhi and got herself enrolled in a public school. Why did Santosh's parents agree to pay for her schooling in Delhi? What mental qualities of Santosh are brought into light by this incident? So children, if you remember, here in the above question we have just discussed that Santosh went to Delhi and got herself enrolled, admitted in a new school. Here you will see that in the lesson that parents denied that we won't pay your fees. So what did she say? She said that I'll manage my fees myself. She was very calm. She did not fight with them. She said that I'll do part-time job. But this was the determination that her father saw. And then he said that, he agreed to what was her desire, that if she is so strongly determined, she should be given chance to study and they will be paying their fees. That's all for today. We'll continue in the next video. Have a great day, children.